Hello, friends. Are you ready to continue our journey today? Because I know that I am. And I even took care of our shopping. Alright, so I left us off here. I went and sold everything that we didn't need. Our bags are ready to go. Suited up our friends with whatever they might need to use. So we are good to go on everybody's best items that are available, at least. Hello, Ms. All right. I didn't.
𝒂𝒶𝓁 has magic from you elves.
You take that back before I shove it through your teeth.
That's what you'd say, right? If you were with him.
How does that make any sense?
How does any of it? Someone's behind it. Has to.
Wow. This is what Solas was afraid of, I think. I need to see it. Anyway, I didn't put us back where we were last time because I noticed that there were some quests down here. And I wanted us to be able to have a look at those before we went back and saved Celine's troops from that elven tower they infiltrated and made use of when they didn't understand the magic in place. Shems, right? Oh.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Wow, can I just stop? She's so pretty. She looks so nice. This is such a delicate subject. Because while we have been approaching this playthrough with sort of a redemption reparations sort of methodology, the Wardens really didn't ask many questions. They didn't really critically examine or think independently of the situation. It's not a good look. On my first playthrough, I did banish the Wardens because I was like, wow, what the fuck? You didn't think about this once, did you? And obviously that was before I played Origins and had any sort of nostalgia for the Wardens. And still, I don't really have much nostalgia here. I know a lot of people are very attached to it specifically because of Origins, but I don't know if 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒁's pride is to blame specifically. These are difficult options for me to pick from. Because I do think 𝒂𝒹𝒾 and the Wardens are to blame for a lot of this. I guess it really depends, right? How much of it was Corypheus's mind control. From what I recall, it seemed like to have that be in place, particularly with the mages, there had to be the blood sacrifice first. So people were just like, oh shit, this might prevent another blight? Oh, yeah, I'll do it. And they didn't stop and like think about any of it. But I don't think holding any of that over Blackwall's head is going to be of use to us. It's one of those situations where you're like, I have the truth, but how is it going to serve anyone right now? Is it going to hurt somebody unnecessarily? Is it going to benefit anybody? And I just don't think that it's going to do any good right now.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒁's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
I'll give you that. But you can't be so blind in it that you literally almost effectuate the destruction of the world. That's what we like to call lawful good, right? You're so good that you have the potential to cause harm by being so stringent to that, to law and what you perceive to be law. Oof. These are hard because you want to be supportive, and I don't want to like jade him unnecessarily, right? But like, intentions, having good intentions doesn't abdicate you from the responsibility of hurting others. I can have really great intentions and still hurt a lot of people. I don't want to say remember the intention. If this is saying what I think it's saying, that we can still try to do good, I think this is maybe a little too dismissive, so I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope for this to go well.
At the end of the day, I guess all we can do is try and hope for the best.
You're right. What matters is that we never give up. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 made mistakes, but she was a great woman, and she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Man, that one's complicated. Like, I get that, and I see that. But, ooh, you can't be like, well, my intentions were good, and yeah, I made mistakes, but no. We have to be responsible for our actions. You can have good intentions, do terrible things, and you're still accountable for them. Oof. Yeah, Lady Crane, you have a point that most of them have been facing horrors like this for so long that accepting the ritual immediately, if convinced that it would help end blight, is kind of like reasonable from that stance. It's hard. I think Solas has a really good point when he was talking about what happened with Cassandra's organization, the Seekers, that it's kind of someone along the lines of absolute power corrupts absolutely, and his premise is sort of that all organizations fall, regardless of intentions. You get to a certain degree of power, and it's inevitable that this is human nature, or I guess humanoid nature, to include the other races. Which is why I think he wanted the Wardens destroyed.
Apologies, but the quartermaster is expecting something back.
You'll have any requests and the associated billing when it is appropriate.
That's not what I think he meant.
I am well aware of that.
Ooh. I'm gonna let you handle that. Alright, because we're already here and we didn't actually need to do those quests, let's go ahead and do our missions. It's good to stay on top of those, so we don't get behind.
Did you see what they did?
Straight across the throat, like it was nothing.
Shit. What goes on in their heads?
Blight. Blight goes on. Never forget that.
Oh, I hadn't considered that viewpoint, that maybe like, wow, do people view the Grey Wardens as somehow addled or disabled? Or, I mean, I guess they don't understand what makes them function in the way that they do. They don't know about the joining or drinking darkspawn blood. Maybe they saw the slaughter happening when they were getting sacrificed for whatever cause they thought they were supporting, and I'd never considered that people might find them susceptible because of what they're doing and standing for. Ooh, interesting. Oh. Cal, you think that the Wardens were chosen by 𝒂𝒶𝒁 because they were easier to control through the blight? Absolutely. Absolutely. It would have been dumb of 𝒂𝒶𝒁 not to, honestly. And they are definitely the best tool at hand. It's just terrifying, and why the people who are against the Warden still remaining a thing have kind of a point, right? Who's to say that he can't just wrest control of them again? Granted, whether it's an organization or not, these people are still going to exist out in the wild. It'd just be harder to gather them back up and together for his use. Oof. It's a big oof. Yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Wow. That's a sad, sad day for them. It's sad to see something that's intended to be good be turned like this. Did I take Anders into the Legacy DLC in DA2? I don't remember either.
We look like a capital now.
So long ago.
And it's spreading to the tents.
Canvas is much more homey when you bed down in silk.
A message we should share with our most valued customers.
Who else would they ask?
Oh my goodness. You know, I'm not sure. I can go back and check for you. God, it's been so long. It wouldn't surprise me if I took Anders because I was romancing him. So, it's feasible. Absolutely feasible. Hey, Josie. Oh, if you want to go, look, honey, you be my guest. Okay, so if you guys remember, we had several of these to look at. Reparations for Redcliffe. Inquisitor, I'm pleased that we were able to work together for the betterment of the people of Redcliffe Arling. May Andraste watch over you. Tegan Karen. I'm assuming he's not too pleased, as you can tell. Okay, let's go pick up the other ones before we move on. Support from Navarra. A letter delivered to Skyhold. It was a pleasure meeting with your representatives. We are happy to lend the Inquisition our support. Tyrion Veneto, on behalf of Her Grace, Duchess Amalia. Cool. Alliances forging a way forward. The 𝒸𝒾𝒶 family is becoming a clear favorite in the war of station that is ongoing between the noble houses. The Bordelons have all but ceased to exist socially, and many are scrabbling for traditional alliances. Lady, oh shit, Eustace, oh no, Richelieu? Oh god, I'm so sorry, French people. Has emerged as a strong voice at court and is suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties, and, presumably, the standing of her house as arbiter and matchmaker. Oh my goodness. I need to like study French just so I don't continually butcher Orlesian's names. And, you know, so I can get that sweet, sweet drow accent going. Okay, it looks like we have a next part of this particular questline, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, Cullen says no thank you. Alliances reaching ever upward. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the 𝒸𝒾𝒶s. Oh no, here we go again. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The de Rosiers are a stubborn threat. The most efficient way to deal with them is to nullify with social alliance. But the only pairing of import is unavailable because the 𝒸𝒾𝒶 daughter has betrothed herself elsewhere. The depravity! She has the luxury of such a wasteful pairing because of the Inquisition bearing the weight of this partnership. Our hands are tied. You face the difficult task of attacking the status of Lord de Rosier, unless you were to demand that task of the 𝒸𝒾𝒶s. If their investment were more taxing, they would be more inclined to an arranged match for the daughter. And that is a well-respected currency in Orlais. In your service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. Wow. Liliana just wants to end this man's career. His way is honorable conflict. With careful words, he will be powerless before he steps in court. Josephine says that she cannot claim it will be popular, but it would hardly be unusual for an allied partner to ask for such a concession. Such is the way of nobility. Why can't we just let this lady have her marriage? This is, wow. This is so rude. Let her marry who she wants to marry. So we basically can slander this lord's name. Okay, hold on. Let me get a better understanding of this. So we're trying to make sure that the De Rosiers are not a threat. I don't want to break her stuff up. That's terrible. So we'd basically be going to the 𝒂𝒶𝒁 family and being like, hey, I know your daughter loves this person, but they need to marry somebody else. For politics. And I really hate that. I really hate it. It's just so not chill. So Liliana just wants to end his good name. Okay, if that's, I think that's definitely the way we have to go. Because, like, sacrificing that girl's life for this, basically? Ugh, hate that. We're gonna do Liliana. We'll deal with the threat directly instead of hurting an auxiliary individual. Absolutely not.
Inquisitor.
Okay. So, what does that leave us with?
Hey guys, don't forget, if you enjoy this video, consider letting me know. Leave a like, subscribe, or even become a Patreon, where you can get access to unpublished videos, group gaming with me, and exclusive live streams in voice chat. Okay, thanks, bye.
So these are all resources and places, so it looks like we gotta go back through. Arl's invitation. Actually, I think that's a continuation of the other one that we just finished. Excuse me. Arcanist in the Fade? That sounds cool as shit. So we've got Josie and Cullen with us. I really want to do Arcanist in the Fade. All right, so I'll report an Arcanist Dagna's hand. An official request made officially. The Inquisitor has suffered exposure to the terrors of the Veil and the energy of the Fade. To properly help her endure these forces, I need to understand them. I need samples, I need remnants, I need to see. If it pleases, I request the resources for a grand experiment to peer through the Veil, or as far as I can. It's an expensive investment, I know, but it's necessary, and it's only fair. I need to see. I wrote that twice. It's important to me. Arcanist Dagna. Sketched below, flowers and fire. Why is she so precious? Okay. So he's gonna scour the battlefield. Liliana's gonna get her what she wants. And then Josie's going to pull the powers that be. Now, wait. Is she going to pull them for whether or not we're providing remnants? So let's use Cullen because we... Ooh, okay, hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna pick yet because we're getting the same outcome, and I'm gonna try this one. And if this has a different one, we'll put that there and then go back. Hard in Hightown, Trouble in Skyhold. Copies of Hard in Hightown and Hard in Hightown 3, The Repuncheoning, sit side by side on the table along with a note. Is this, oh, Scrivener's one of her people? One of her agents? Nightingale. Found several similarities to events in Varric's book, but all are slightly off. Dead magistrate was not in his home. Man found murdered in locked room was a comte, not magistrate. Executors did not send warning note directly to Donnan. Donnan, like Aveline's Donnan? Obviously, object of plot is Sword of Hysarian, not a Penny Dreadful author. Close look at the rip-off book shows numerous grammatical and spelling errors that seemed random at first, but ciphers believe it might contain coded information. Killer and author are clearly linked. Either the murder investigation or the code might lead us to a target. All right, so Liliana wants to get someone in and out of Skyhold without being seen. The cipher in the book might lead us to them. Oh, someone got in and out of them. I'm tempted to do the cipher. So we can't do that because we need Liliana. While investigating the murders fine and well, somebody else can do that. They don't need us for that. We need, like, we were contacted and are involved in this matter for our extra cool help. We need to provide extra cool help, not just, like, randoms. Isn't that such a cool idea? To have the cipher like that be the spelling errors? Okay, so Crestwood, Arl's Invitation, then we've got 2 up here. Duke Antoine of Wycombe. Oh, these are the ones for... Oh no, for Clan Llewellyn. Okay, definitely not doing that today. That's too much. So, we still have whoever down here. We can't do this one because we want Liliana, so let's try this. The Arl's Invitation. Okay, good. She's not participating in this mission, so this will be perfect. Ambassador, I apologize for any unpleasantness that might have arisen from my last correspondence with the Inquisition. My people... Wait, is this an elf? No. My people have been under tremendous strain for too long, even before the destruction of the Conclave, and it has taken its toll on all of Redcliffe Arling. But that is in the past. Today, I write to offer an invitation to the Inquisition. The Banorn of Calon is part of my domain and now lies empty. Ban Alara lost her life attending the Conclave. Her only living relative holds lands too far away to administer both. By Ferelden custom, the lands are now the property of whomever claims them through skill of arms. A tournament will be held at Calon with the victor taking the title as their prize. The Inquisition may send a champion to fight in the melee if you wish? Thanks, Arl Tegan? Alright, so, Cullen wants... We send, but not win, because Ferelden holds grudges. We can't truly run a Banorn, but a well-chosen envoy could win us Ferelden allies. Yo, but why not both? Why can't we send someone to curry us some favor, make some alliances, and also have a really cool Banorn? That would be really nifty. Why not both? Have a side mansion. You know what? We get more out of using Liliana's option, but we send a lady to the tournament instead if we use Cullen. So we send a dude with Josie and a lady with Cullen, and she gets a bunch of job offers and marriage invitations? Extensions? So I kind of have to go with that because, this lady is going to be a bad bitch living her best life, and I want that for her.
Inquisitor.
Amazing. We here in the Inquisition want to lift up all of our members, even the rando knights. All right, so Josie's going to poll people and get Dagna what she needs.
At your service.
Okay. All right. We're done for now. Amazing. We have a judgment left that I would like to see. I'm not sure who it's for, but let's save real quick, just in case. Let it finish spinning and we're good to go.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship.
I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus.
A bad plan.
We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶, rightful ruler of every piece of ground ye trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Wow, unapologetic to the last. So the last thing you want to give somebody who wants to be a martyr is martyrdom. So, I am definitely not going to kill him. I'm considering giving him to the Wardens. There is no way for him to serve us in any form. So, there's no way for him to make it up to anybody. So I think, honestly, the best thing that we can do is give him to the Wardens. It's not vengeance, and it's not going to fix or right any of the wrongs that he's caused, but it seems most appropriate. Solas is going to get mad at me for this, isn't he?
Although willing, there is a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The Wardens can have you. Let them take your head if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours, it matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
Stubborn to the last. Solas did get mad at us. I can understand. He probably... I don't know what he would have liked. Not that it matters. It's our opinion. Not doing things just because that's what the boyfriend thinks. I just don't think he likes the Wardens. We have another one. Who next?
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Ser Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Oh, she understands. How sad. You have to think, I want to think, that there are many wardens who stopped and at some point in this process were like, ooh, this doesn't, there's something wrong here. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't sound right. It's hard because I know that a lot of people don't speak up, even on more trivial matters, much more trivial matters, when it would require standing up against either authority or popular opinion, or even just your friends. So it doesn't surprise me that she's here doing this. I'm sure a lot of wardens are incredibly guilty, who literally killed their friends, their closest companions, because they don't really have family anymore other than the wardens. It's just such a fucking sad situation. Let's hear what she has to say.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Oh shit, we can just send her to the deep roads? I don't want to publicly humiliate her. It's just not necessary. It's not gonna serve any good. I don't want to really jail her. I don't like not judging a warden because I don't think they're above the law. None of these are great. If there was some way that she could like help to do good in another capacity, it will never right that wrong, but putting more good into the world to help displace that bad is a start, right? None of these effectuate that end. You know, there does need to be a community service option. Like, there is a lot of the time, like, aid us here, become an agent, you can go make reparations to this group of people. But we don't get that right now. I'm not gonna send her to her death. I don't want to publicly humiliate her or jail her. That doesn't do anybody any good. I feel we're gonna really piss Solas off with that one. Especially because I don't believe that. I don't believe that we should not judge a warden. I don't know what to do here. I feel like telling her to go to the deep roads is just so heartless. I don't like any of these. I might just err on don't judge a warden, or I won't judge a warden, because maybe she can do something better with her life. Maybe she can put some good back into the world. Every other option denies her that opportunity. And I guess we could make an argument for going into the deep roads as like lessening the chance that a darkspawn's gonna run around somewhere, but that's not definitive. And I guess neither is her making something better for life, but she needs the choice. I don't want to deprive her of that choice. Yeah, they're going to go to the deep roads eventually, but this is the same thing as sending her to an early grave. It's not her time. I mean, yeah, but what if she has 20 years? It's still a death sentence. If she has the opportunity, I want her to do better.
We doubt when we're safe, when blight is not at our throat. I can't judge a warden, Ser Ruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
I don't like it, but go be better. Okay. All right, let's figure out.
6.5 hours later.
So it looks like we just get to head back and finally actually rescue these people up here. Celine's troops. I don't remember who we had with us. Of course we had Solas. Were we taking Cole and Cassandra? I think that's what we were doing.
Nothing to report, sir.
Amazing. Let's see. Is this the way out? No. Gotta go this way. So... is it this way? I always get... No! It's directly behind us. This way. But there's no way to leave over here. All right, we're gonna run around. Even though this is like the 13 millionth time I've been here. I always forget. I think this is the way out. Yes, thank God. The entrance is not explicitly marked on the map, so I always get lost.
Your worship.
Oops, excuse me. So now we just have to go run across the bridge. I don't think the tower defenses are still in effect. We're gonna find out. I can't tell from here, but wouldn't it be cool if we got to go and like hang out with that big Fen'Harel statue? Take souls along for funsies. I desperately want to ask his opinion of them. Desperately. But I know the game won't let us. Alright. Got our friendos. They did not like that bridge. The Inquisition did their best, okay? They were putting it together with what they've got on hand. As fast as we could, because these people are stranded. Alright. I hope we don't have a bunch of respawns. That would suck. We definitely burned everything, so I'm hoping we're alright. We gotta get back up into that tower. There's so much ominous rumbling. So very much. I think we can get in over this way. Oh, maybe this way. Oh, yes, amazing. There's hey, you're not allowed to be here still. Can I just like leave? Bye. Okay, so we still have that landmark. Where is it? Oh, fucking... Oh, we probably didn't have time to get to it because the defenses were in effect last time. Okay, makes sense. All right, the Raven. This mysterious hooded figure in 𝒂𝒃𝒃 was nicknamed the Raven after the second exalted mark. The human forces unfamiliar with elven iconography saw the shadow the statue cast upon the courtyard and imagined dark wings spread over the keep. Some years later, scholars of elven history hypothesized that the elves may have intended the sculpture as a representation of 𝒂𝒃𝒃, the elven god of secrets. Love him. So now we can finally like look around this place because there's not a giant laser beam trying to kill us. And, you know, there's no dead people running around, so that's another plus. I know we came in here. Oh, there are actually several places to go. Still super creaky with all the creaking wood. Creepy with creaking wood. The Shem have ruined so much. Okay, we did get over in that corner. Where was I trying to go? Oh, over here. There are not stairs, but... Oh no. Cal, that could be the title for literally every Dragon Age game. Softening a shady apostate. Oh. So that's just to get up there. We don't need any rash vine. Well, maybe it really wasn't worth coming back through. There's a whole lot of nothing. Ah, well. You lived, you learn, I guess. What does ContraPoint say? Live, laugh, love that for me. We love Natalie Wynn in this house. Don't want that though. I see a red dot. Oh, I don't really have much of a theory on... Oh, on Dragon Age 4. How the fuck do you get up there? I know I've talked about it before and what it might mean for Solas, what it might mean for who we play as. I know that's rumored to be, I should say. It's rumored to be in Tevinter. That's been pretty clear as far as the end cinematic for this game, as you stabbing a knife into Tevinter on the map. It's really hard for me to extrapolate because the developers could do literally so many things. So many, many, many different things. Also, exactly, if I can't be an elven revolutionary, I don't know if I'm gonna play the game. If I can't side with Solas or be an elven revolutionary, I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, I don't mean that. I'll probably play it until I can't anymore, but I really would really want to be. Are you for real? Hold on, there we go. You gotta stab him up there, Cole. It was the thought that counts, I guess? I'd really like to do the Elven Revolutionary thing. If you're asking what I want to see out of Dragon Age 4. Sir, you are dead. Go back to the Fade. As for what they're gonna give us, nobody knows. We can only hope. And yearn. Yeah, exactly, Cal. If I can't bitch slap a Magister, what's the fucking point? Alright, we should be close now. I would love to have a cat. Everyone would riot, though. They just want the smelly dog back. I'm gonna instantly anger 75 people with that comment. Look, dogs smell. They do. Cats smell too, but it's different. Oh, I didn't think we'd have to fight this fight again, but here we are. Sir, I really don't want any. Thanks, Solas. Are we almost done? We got, no, one more, maybe. Whew. All right. Yes, Wasabi, I'm here for that. Playing with French accents is gonna be great. So much loot. Oh, okay, that will also work. Ugh. Exactly, Cal. If you don't see an actual body or like literally witness the moment of their death, that's not actual death. And we know Dragon Age. Dragon Age would bring people back even if they're dead. We've got several instances of that in the series. So. There we go. And I don't need any of these things. Who wants a bunch of corpse hearts? I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who does, but... Okay, okay, good. We're finally back. Now, here we go.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. We have swords.
So do I,
There is
sweetheart.
no need for alarm.
I'm gonna let Cass do this.
We are the Inquisition, and this is the Herald of Andraste.
Oh.
The Herald of Andraste. Maker's breath. Forgive me, I should have known.
Why not?
Why not what?
Great battles thin the veil. This area will be home to demons for ages to come.
Oh, Dalish banner crown. Yes. Okay. Oh, do we need to speak to this person? They have a name, so I'm assuming so.
Commander Jihan, in service of Her Imperial Majesty. Long may she reign.
Okay.
My men inform me that the Citadel's defenses are deactivated. I cannot thank you enough.
Oh.
I found one of your soldiers at the eastern ramparts. She wanted you to have this.
Fabienne's ring. She is gone then. I hoped, I prayed that she yet lived. Thank you. I will make sure this gets to her family.
Tell me about the situation here.
There were orders. A chance for peace, they said. Pull back, they said. So we did. Then the undead appeared. We couldn't hold them back. I told my men to activate the fort's defenses. A foolish move, born of desperation. There was so much about the old elven magic we never knew. We couldn't control it. We retreated, but not everyone made it through the gates. I couldn't save them. We've been trapped for weeks. Supplies were incoming, but who knows what happened to them.
Oof. I must take my leave.
Good day, Inquisitor.
So sad. Oh, we have many things now. Supply caches. Okay. How many? Oh. Oh, God. Okay, so that's not too terrible. They're at least grouped. Wait. That's near the Dalish. I don't know if you're gonna get those back. I'm gonna let the Dalish have that. What else do we have as far as quests go in this area? Wait, I can just look at the map. Is that kind of it? Oh my God, are we kind of almost done? Unless there's like something after this quest. Dang. We've been here for so long. All right, we need to go out this direction. I'll be glad. I love the Dalish in the Exalted Plains, but there's also so much bigotry. There's constant reminders of imperialism and colonization and like the disgusting practice that is a crusade, a religious crusade. Ugh. All right. Oh. Are they just gonna be sitting around? Oh. Oh, we've been seeing these around. Hi, Lilith. We have been seeing these. They were just little, like, crates of vegetables and fruits and stuff. Amazing. Okay. We'll just keep on going. Y'all, and then I think that's it for here. We gotta check and make sure we've got all the landmarks and whatnot. That's gonna be rough. Where? Aha! our actual favorite near dead bodies. Love that for us. I would not want to go pick up... I would not want to go pick up a supply cache that was next to a bunch of corpses. Oh, look at that chubby boy. Should be another one over here. I see it on the dock.
I've never been swimming.
Oh, baby, you want to go? We'll have a pool party at some point. And you can go swimming. Are you... Yeah, that's the Inquisition banner. We should be good. Oh, please tell me it's not up there. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Alright. Man, we're just making fucking amazing quick work of this. Oh, we gotta... Well, we can go to this one. Bye, Cal. Alright.
Inquisitor.
Abso-fucking-lutely, Wasabi. I am so disappointed that as an elven inquisitor, we can't demand that Orlais return the Dales. Oh my god, especially since we know for sure that Alistair has promised us land. What land? I don't see any. Hold on, where am I going? Okay, I'm going the right way. We've got one right here. There should be one very nearby. Aha. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about the Dalish one. I know it's just a mechanic in a video game, but like in real life that would have very not good consequences. We'll see how far it is from the Dalish camp, because I don't want people bothering the Dalish. The Dalish don't want people bothering the Dalish. It looks like it's right at camp. Even if it does belong to the army, I'm tempted to give it to the Dalish. Oh, look what we found. What is this? Oh my god, are you for real? Yes. Oh my god. Favorite part of the stream. Fen'Harel, the Dread Wolf. There's precious little we know about Fen'Harel, but they say he did not care for our people. Elganon and Mythol created the world as we know it. Anduril taught us the ways of the hunter. Silays and June gave us fire and crafting. But Fen'Harel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal for all the gods. And after the destruction of Alathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fen'Harel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Alathan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Harang among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gelderan and Dernthal and Anaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. So this is new lore for me. Are these old gods? And therefore like the dragons of the Blight? That would explain a lot of Solas's reaction to them, because we know that they weren't necessarily penned up with the Evanuris, because the Evanuris is different. Well, there's no confirmation. I know Solas is like sus eyes reading over my shoulder. There's no confirmation to this yet. We don't have that lore. There are only theories, but it is a good theory. In ancient times, only Fen'Harel could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones. For although he is kin to the gods of our people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fen'Harel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said they must keep to the heavens, while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods, if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Fen'Harel, and they were all of them betrayed. And Fen'Harel sealed them away, so they could never again walk among the people. From the tale of Fen'Harel's triumph, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralafaran clan of the Dalish Elves. So there are so many different ways we could interpret this. And the saddest thing is, BioWare could change all this in the fourth one. Because that happens sometimes. You're not thinking of storylines when you write these things, and something comes together later, and you're like, well, we'll just ignore that. We'll call it the Dalish misremembering things. So I don't want to read into this too much, because the Forgotten Ones and the Evanuris could be the same entities, and they're just splitting them. Because, trespasser spoilers, from what we already know, from what Solas tells us, this war could very well be between slavers, the slaving class of elves, and the enslaved class of elves. So oppressors and oppressed is going to be an easier term for this. And Solas, because he is part of the Evanuris, the oppressor elves, as well as part of the resistance fighting oppression, the oppressed elves, this could very well fall into that line of logic. Because not all entities are going to be good in a government body, right? Because Solas explains that the Evanuris were really just, you know, like magisters, our equivalent of magisters. They were just really powerful elves, and so they ruled. And not everyone who rules is going to be a good dude. So that might account for the other ones. I don't know. This is me spitballing. But, man, that's delicious lore, and I hadn't heard some of that before, and I'm so excited. All I want is just so much elf lore, and I hope Dragon Age 4 gives that to me. I will be...
my granddaughter's life. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will be so well fed. So well fed. If that ends up being the case. Can I get through here? It looks like I can. Sorry, Llewellyn. So let's see what this cache... Oh, is it even near them? Oh no, it looks like it's in the camp. I don't want to take it from... Yeah, they've collected it. It's theirs now, but I can't complete this quest if I don't. So let's say we approach them with the issue. Hey, this actually belongs to some shems. I know. But we're trying to make shit better in the area, and we're trying to make them leave the area. And this is one of the things that will make them leave the area. So how about you let us have that, and we will quadruple this supply and have it to you tomorrow. Or whatever we can. That's what I'm gonna headcanon. I'm gonna headcanon that we replace these supplies at a much greater number for them. So that way we can make everyone happy. Amazing. So what we need to do now that it looks like we're finished here, we need to go and look at collections. So not high dragons, landmarks. Wait, the oasis, hinterlands. Oh no, we have missing hinterlands one that kills me. So plains, we're good on the plain. Oh, Robin, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We're good on landmarks. Mosaics aren't going to be per region. Regions in the plains. Oh, we're good. Satisfaction. Shards in the plains. Mwah! Is that everything? Songs. I don't think that we're gonna have to deal with that. We don't need to worry about this. I think that's everything. Got shards, regions, landmarks, don't care about dragons, astrariums, we don't care about. Y'all, we're finished. We're done. You know what that means, right? That means that next stream is going to be 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. So, let's head back to Skyhold. I am just going to leave us here because there's really not a whole lot I can do around here either without us just having to move forward into 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. So, everybody gets so excited because we're going to do Wicked Eyes, Wicked Heart next Wednesday, and I will be cosplaying Morgan's normal outfit, not the dress. God, I couldn't even sit in this chair with that ball gown. I'm going to be wearing normal Morrigan from Inquisition as we go through and play. As we meet her again. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I hope you're excited too. Because this is my favorite part of the game. This is my favorite part. I hope that each and every single one of you have a wonderful rest of your day. Or night. Whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will see you next time.
Thanks for watching. For more content, you can check out these videos, or my stream on Twitch, or cosplay on Instagram, or my OnlyFans. All the links are in the description. Have a great rest of your day.